Hey, Sean Jantz here, and what I want to do is I want to share with you a little bit of concepts here about trading Nadex and binary options and trading the chart and how to simplify this entire process and how to stop making this more difficult than you already are, probably, right? So I want to show you a trade that I'm currently in now, and let's just talk about the trade. But let's talk about the concept of the trade, why I'm in it, right? Why do I think this is a good binary option? And then we'll look at the chart to confirm the bias, right? So here's the deal. Here's what a binary option is. It says US Tech greater than 5098 by 415 on Friday. So this is a weekly binary that lasts 3 days left. There's 3 days left on the binary. Here's what it says. US Tech greater than 5098 by 415. So here's the deal on binary options. All you have to do, this is all you have to do, is you got to decide whether that statement right there is going to be true. Do you think price is going to be up above 5098 at 415 in the next 3 days? Or do you think that statement is going to be false? That is all you have to do to make money in Nadex. It's so simple, and so many people over the years that I've helped, thousands of people, extremely complicate the concept of this. So the first thing we need to do, that's 5098 by 415. Here's what I want to do. Is I want to go in, we're going to look at a weekly chart on the NASDAQ 100 right there, US Tech 100. What we're going to do is we're going to draw that statement on our charts. We're going to draw 5098, and then we're going to draw the expiry time, 415 on Friday. So what we do, we're going to draw the 5098. So do 585098. Okay, so there's the line there. Now let's draw time level, and then that expires on Friday, right, time level right there. So all we need to do, we just have to decide, is price in the next 3 days going to be below that white line, or are we going to be above it? So here's what I look for. Look at this weekly chart on the NASDAQ 100. Look how overbought we are. And then also look at our Fisher transformer, which is basically an RSI indicator. Up here is overbought, down here is oversold. So here's the deal, right? We don't know exactly what's going to happen, but let's just look at this in a simplified concept, right? We're extremely overbought up into the resistance Keltner right there. Our Fisher transformer is extremely overbought. So what's our bias on this chart? Obviously, our bias is that this chart is already overbought. The chart is basically the odds of this continuing to run higher in the next 3 days are very low, right? We're up into the resistance Keltner. We picked the 5098, which is above of where price is likely not to go. Now I want to show you the daily chart. We'll look at an even smaller time frame. Look, our daily chart is looking like it wants to potentially reversal. It's looking like it's losing steam to the upside. Also, our Fisher transform on the daily chart is extremely overbought, right? So the odds of this chart wanting to go higher is very low. It just doesn't look like this chart wants to go any higher. So what I do is I pick a statement where I think price is going to stay below, right? And I need to draw that right there. So there's actually there's Friday. All we need to do is I gotta just stay below 5098. Our weekly chart's extremely overbought. Our daily chart is crazy overbought as well. The odds of this running up, so we're at 5042 now. We're currently at 5042, and my strike price is 5098. So subtract that. I currently have 56 points. 56 points of what I call room for error before my binary is even touched. Does that make sense? So all I'm doing here is I'm picking statements that I feel super confident that that's going to stay false. Based off of the weekly chart and the daily chart, I believe that price will stay below 5098. What I'm doing is all I'm trying to do is I'm trying to pinpoint areas on the charts where I think price is not going to go. And to take it a step further is I want to pick areas on the charts where price has actually never been or hasn't been in roughly a week or 2 weeks. Price, since the beginning of time, has actually never been to 50.98. So the odds of this winning are pretty high. Again, I could probably lose, and you can send this back to me and say neener, but here's the deal. Here's why I like this so much. If for some reason this chart continues running higher and goes above my strike, what I will do is I will stop loss this strike. I'll probably lose per contract $40 to $50 per contract. Then, obviously, my bias is just got even better. Now we're even more overbought. Okay, so now what I want to do is next week is I will then sell binaries up there. Guys, the market never continues going higher, and it never continues going lower. All the market does, let me show you this when we look. All the market does is cycle down, cycle up, cycle down, cycle up, cycle down, cycle up, cycle down, cycle up, cycle down, cycle up. What's next? Cycle down, right? So that's why I think I'm giving myself over 50 points room of error. And if chart actually does run higher, I'll just sell even higher next week. So this is how simple weeklies can be. Find edges on any charts that you can find. Look at weekly charts, daily charts. Then I recommend selling anywhere from $22 to around $30. Give yourself a little bit more room for error. And I don't need to do a thing for this. I can manage this on my phone. So if you have a job, this is a great opportunity to trade. So comment if you have any questions. You can also get in my chat room. I'm talking about this trade in my chat room here, letting everybody know that I got in, right? And you can see here that I posted the picture, and I let everybody know that I got in this trade, so you can also see this stuff with me and profit with me. So comment if you have any questions, and make sure that you can reach out to me or Ryan Smith.